All right, module 7, creating effective lead magnets. So I showed you that when somebody comments, in this particular case, the word analogy, they get sent through ManyChat this chatbot, okay? And that's all great, but we need to give them something for free that is of value that then, again, leads to the paid product, right? So here's how I do it. This is the Google Doc that I give them. Now, again, this is off of a paid product. So what I'll do is I'll go here into ChatGPT, Claude, doesn't matter. And I like Claude for this particular thing. And I'll say, because remember, what is the thing I'm trying to sell? Remember, what is the thing you're trying to sell? It could be a book, it could be a video course, whatever, right? This is what I'm trying to sell in this particular case. So I'm going to take this book and upload it to Claude. If it was a video, if it was a course, I would maybe take the course, or at least the sales, I would take the course, transcribe it. I would take a resource from it, whatever. I would take the actual paid product itself and upload it. So here's what I did here. I said the following book, let me zoom in for you. The following book I wrote contains 297 hooks from the top sales videos of all time. So I'm describing what it is. I'd like you to extract what you consider to be the top 10, right? Or I could have said, here's a course on how to trade stocks. Grab 3 tips on this particular thing, right? Or whatever, just whatever you want to create the freebie from, or whatever you want to create the freebie around, you're extracting it from your paid product. The audience for this freebie is online entrepreneurs that mostly sell coaching digital products, and a smaller percentage sell services like agent work. Make me a list of the top 10 hooks in the following format. And then what I do is I just give it a format. You can modify this however you like. And I say the name of the hook, what sales videos it came from, because I did mention in the book, hey, this is from the Mindvalley VSL. This is from, the V-Shred VSL, whatever. The word-for-word hook, template for the hook, why it works, when to use it, examples of it in other markets. And then I tell it the call to action. Make sure to mention that these hooks came from my book, Big Fat Hooks, which contains 297 of the same hooks, top sales videos in history. Then make a strong CTA that if they want to get all 297 hooks, they can click the link. Mention this briefly at the beginning and more elaborately at the end. Also, mention I have sold over $35 million worth of digital products. So mention my credibility, etc. Make sure that there is a humble and relatable tone throughout. So I accidentally hit enter here and then it did this, but in reality, I needed to upload the actual document. So I'm going to scroll down. And I literally said, this is amazing, but I totally forgot to share with you the content of my book. Please extract it from this book instead. And then it literally just did it. And I copy and I pasted all of this into Google Docs. Okay? And I used Ideogram to make this little image, right? So watch this, right? If I grab this title, okay, and I go to Ideogram, which is this right here. Let me sign in. So this is Ideogram. It's amazing. Now, if you, here's what I do, right? I layer prompts. So if I go to what I call it's called Branding Beast Prompt Engine by Mark Hess. I have no idea who that is. I just found this. And it'll create logo prompts for digital products, websites, whatever, right? So I need a logo for my book, quote, top 10 sales video hooks. Boom. I hit enter. And just Google, I'll leave a link with this, but if you Google Branding Beast Prompt Engine, you should be able to find it. It gives me 15 prompts, right? So I'll just grab the first one. I grab the prompt. I go here. I go here. I grab this. I'll do square. I'll paste it in. I'll hit generate. it'll create this. Oh, I like this. This is better than the one I have. Shit. Yeah, so it creates these, right? Top 10 sales video hooks that grab attention and drive sales. Ew. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, God, they're all so good. Damn it. I like this one. So what I'll do is I like this one, so I'll hit upscale, and I'll click that, and it'll just make like a higher quality version of it. It'll work on it. And then what I can do is I can literally, no, we'll give it a minute. There we go. So it upscaled it. I'll click on it. I'll hit download. All right, I hit download. I'll go to my downloads and grab this, put it in there. And now I can, you know, maybe. My designer knows how to do this where he can make this all flush. I'm not that savvy. But he can make all this like this color or whatever. And really, yeah, you got to mess with the margins and stuff. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So what I would do normally is I would, let's see, can I remove the background? Probably not. I don't know. This is nerdy shit that I don't care about because it doesn't produce sales. But basically what I would do is I would like remove the background, right? So, or I would just tell it, make this same thing with a white background, okay? My designer did this where he was able to make it flush here. So maybe I'll have him make a video on how to do that because I don't know how to do that. It's just some nerdy crap. So I'll make him make a Loom video on that. But you see the point, right? So look how nice that looks. Bam, right? Anyway, you get the point, okay? So make the prompt here. Use ideogram to make a logo. You can always say make the background white if you don't want to mess with all that other stuff. And generate here. Now, what works with AI is you don't want to just copy this exact prompt, right? Because like the agreement analogies, for this one, I believe I said something, I believe I uploaded a segment from my Epic Pitch Challenge where I was explaining agreement analogies, or maybe it was a YouTube video, and I just said, hey, extract, I want to create a free lead magnet called 5 agreement analogies that can double your sales. I want you to pull from this video, use it as inspiration, create additional examples for people, and lead it to a call to action for XYZ product. And it just did it. And then you can spice it up however you want. But I mean, as long as you're giving it good source information from your product, it'll create a fantastic lead magnet. Super simple. And these don't have to be long. Look how short this is, right? This is not like a book lead magnet. Like I have this method I call the perfect lead magnet, and it's basically like a mini book, and it has like an origin story and all this stuff. You can absolutely do that, but I don't think that's necessary for every one of these, because look how many of these I have. If I wrote an origin story and this and that for every single one of these, I mean, my God, I would never get anything done. I'm just making like this one took me like literally like 5 minutes to make. Swipe file, top 29 webinar topics that made millions. I mean, these are quick things that you can make. This is a prompt. So I explain my 4 levels of offers, and like basically a prompt that shows you how to evaluate if your offer solves a painful problem. So I just made a Loom video in here, right? Which if I click on it, like so. Opens a Loom video. I explain what I explain. There's the prompt, and then at the end, it's like one page. And then I literally say, hey, if you want to get more out of your marketing efforts, you can get your own personal email marketer by signing up for Artimo. Right there. Bam. People buy. Had like 6 people buy Artimo today. No, 7. 7 people buy. That's $700 extra a month from just posting stupid Instagram reels. Crazy. So that's it. It's simple as that. That's how to create great lead magnets. You just extract something from a YouTube video, from a paid product, etc. AI will write it for you. And that's if you want to create little giveaway things. If you're doing like a little mini book, then I suggest, if you're in my mastermind, use the book in a day method. That's much better for building an audience and trust and all this. But little breadcrumbs that you hand out, you can just do stuff like this. Okay? All right, I'll see you in the next one.